focusing on our rich history in the community, celebrating the people and events that make this the great place we call home. Wave 3 presents Wave Country with Dawne Gee.
We have got a lot of great people, a lot of great places. I try to fit in as much as I can in 30 minutes. And today, we've got some legends, too. We're going to talk to local legend who's known worldwide, Turley Richards, also keeping kids germ-free. Does that sound impossible? And Das Mill and Dine Around for Apron Inc. All of that we're going to talk about. It's a lot to fit in, so let's get started. The only problem is I have no idea how to get started with Turley Richards. I mean, I have no idea. You've done just about everything when it comes to singing and performing, having your own show here, traveling with absolutely everyone around the world, and now he has a new book. It's called BlindSighted, Turley Richards. Where would you start, Turley?
I don't know. I just got tired there.
I mean, you literally have. I mean, we were just talking about the time you spent with Richard Pryor. You've been with Mick Fleetwood, Joe Walsh, David Geffen, George Carlin.
Yeah.
That's a lifetime that half of most people never get to live.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. There was a lot of crazy things happen along the road, and but that's just part of the old term show business. And I walked away from the recording world in about '81. I still recorded stuff, but I didn't want to be with record labels anymore.
You were with what? How many?
Seven.
Like seven different record labels.
I mean, usually you're lucky to get one. I had 7, but I was also the flavor of the month every time I signed with somebody. I had a 5-octave range, and I could, you know, I was a jazz singer, I was a soul singer, but they kept trying to make me more into the Glenn Campbell-ish kind of stuff like that, and that just wasn't who I was. Before I went blind, I was a stand-up singer. You talking about you couldn't dance. I danced like James Brown. I do splits.
I'm glad you could, because you'd have to dance for me. I cannot dance.
I do splits and, you know, all that crazy stuff, and then when I went blind, they put me on a stool. And all of a sudden, I was no longer a stand-up singing soul singer. I was a folk singer because I was playing a guitar on a stool, you know. But, you know, all the shows I did, I think one of my favorites was the Johnny Carson because of the recognition I got from it. And that song, that video is all over YouTube.
We're showing it right now. We're showing the video of you. That is amazing. What was it like to be on Johnny Carson?
It was a lot of fun. The green room was a lot of fun because you're back there with Woody Allen and William Holden and various stars like that. It was right at the tip end of me going totally blind. I started going blind in '68, totally blind. You know, I'd already lost one of my eyes when I was a kid. But it was a strange time. I mean, one minute I'm really up. I'm doing all these shows, signed to Warner Brothers Records, and everything's, you know, peachy. And all of a sudden, actually, I'll put it this way: June of '68, I signed with Warner Brothers. July of '68, I was told I'd be blind in 6 months. Wow. So it's pretty crazy, you know, pendulum back and forth. But, you know, I was very fortunate. What if I'd have been a pipe fitter or a plumber like my dad was? I'd have been done. But going blind with and still singing, I didn't have to change anything but my, you know, my lifestyle itself. And
I don't know if you think about this, but a lot of people, or I'll say some people, would have laid that guitar down and that life down and said, I can't do it, but you didn't do that.
Well, that was my mom. I had the strongest angel in the world. She taught me defeat is no option. You never fail as long as you try. You only fail when you don't try.
Well, we want to get to your song, but...
And that's all about my book, by the way.
Yeah, everything in your book about your life, and you're going to hopefully go around all over and talk to folks about your life, sing a little bit, inspire a few folks. Where can they get the book?
I'm glad you asked. If people just go to www.turleyrichards.com, all the info's right there. You can order the books there. You can order some, download some of my albums as well.
And you'll also be talking to people and doing lectures all around. How can they get to you?
Same way. Just get there, and it's got all the contact information at my website, or they can Turley at turleyrichards.com.
You're going to perform The first Saturday of the month, Clifton's Pizza. Everybody knows where that is on Frankfurt Avenue. Voice lessons and coaching and producing, all of that now available too. Yeah. We could talk to you for an hour and we wouldn't get your life in. But can you sing for us? What are you going to sing?
A song I wrote back in, I think, 81. It's called American Dream. I've had about 3 different arrangements of it. And I found an old one that I forgot how much I loved it. So I'm back to trying to do it on the guitar. It's up on SoundCloud if anybody wants to go check some of the songs. We put them on SoundCloud just in the last couple of days. Also want to mention, I just got married.
I know you did. Your bride is here.
Wife.
His lovely bride is here with him. All right, I'm going to get out of the way and let folks enjoy what you do best. One of the things anyway.
Thank you, Dawne.
Again, the book, BlindSighted, Turley Richards. Thank you, Turley.
Thank you. Running around in circles, trying to make ends meet. I've got 4 hungry children that somehow I got to feed. Inflation everywhere, I can't find a job. Oh, so I'm stuck here in jail for a store I tried to rob. It's so hard to make ends meet when you're begging on the street, and you're worried if your family's gonna make it through tomorrow. So you do what must be done. You keep on holding on to your hopes, your plans, and your dreams. Yes, tell me, is this what they call the American dream? Oh. Please hear my voice. I'm down on my knees. Oh, I can hear my babies crying. Won't you help us, Daddy, please? But every door is closed, right? You know that's slamming in my face. Oh, I'm losing everything, and I'm dying in disgrace. Oh, it's so hard to make ends meet when you're begging on the street, and you're worried if your family's gonna make it through tomorrow. You do what must be done. You get yourself a gun, and now there's nothing but more sorrow. Tell me that's what they call the American dream. Oh, American dream. Tell me, Lord, if you call it, yeah, I'll sit there calling. Yeah, I'll stay calling the American dream.
Woo. All right, thank you very much. Again, don't forget, it is BlindSighted, Turley Richards, and you'll get a chance to see him around town and also catch him if you stop at one of his speaking engagements. We'll be back right after this. There's the information.